What is up, YouTube? Soup here, coming to you guys with a little GFX tutorial again. Today's going to be on some spinning text, just like a pretty simple how to do a little spinning text kind of deal. So you're going to go into C4D. I'm going to get some materials in here just so I can change the colors on this, just so it can make it look a little bit nicer. And I'll bring it in. Okay. And so I'm going to go to MoGraph MoText. And I can't see it right now. There it is. Okay. And I'm just going to stick it in the middle, do all that kind of really quick stuff real fast here. And we'll just call it soup. Gotta change the spacing a little bit more. Alright, anyways, and we'll change the depth to 100. So we got that. Caps, I'm just going to leave that there for right now. I'm going to make this 2 different segments, and then I'm going to group them. So I want this part to be that purple, and I want to put some fillets on this one. This stuff isn't really important right here, guys. This is just kind of for my personal use. We'll go with a purple, and not here. We'll go blue, actually. No. We'll go red. And I'll get like a white or a black. Alright, there we go. And let me do a quick render of that, make sure it looks good. Maybe reverse these. Alright, anyways. So yeah, that looks good. And now, what you're going to do, you got these selected, you're in your null thing right here. I'm just going to name this text. You're going to go to create, object, nullify it again. Get it in there, and then you're going to have this selected. And you're going to go to MoGraph, fracture object, you're going to drag it into fracture, and then you're going to go into the object here of the fracture itself. You're going to grab the mode, and you're going to grab this drop-down menu and stick explode segments on. Now, while you still have fracture selected, primarily, you're going to go to MoGraph, and you're going to go to effector, and you're going to grab the random effector. And you see now it's all over the place. So, this kind of looks bad. This isn't really like a spinning thing. So what you're going to do for that, while you have random selected, you're going to go to the transform thing here, down in parameter area. You're going to unselect position. You see it goes all back to that. And then you're going to stick on rotation. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to set my keyframe up a little bit more to about 200 frames. Just to make it a little bit bigger. Bring this forward a little bit so it stays there. And now I want it to rotate over 80 frames. So I'm going to bring the keyframe up to 100. And what you're going to do, you're going to control click all 3 of these so they're all red. And then you're going to put in how you want it to rotate. So we'll go 500, 400, and 250 for that. So that's what it's going to look like for that. And what you need to do, and I just messed that up. Sorry about that. Have all these selected as red. Then you need to put in your numbers, and I'll just go 300. And then, once you put them all in, then you need to select them all again. So it'll keyframe them. Maybe not. Select all of them. It keeps making keyframes. Let's see here. Let me delete all these things now, just to. This is a little bit confusing here. Have them all selected. I'm going to set these all back to 0 now. So I'll have a keyframe at 0. And then you see 0, 0, 0. Now I'm going to advance it up to 80. And I'm going to stick in 500, 400, 300, and then I'm going to select them all again. And we'll see if that works. You see there, that worked that time. Okay. So we'll just click play here and it'll spin. Yeah, that. Anyways, let me pause it and then do a quick render so you can see it's kind of spinning all over the place and it's crazy and whatnot. Then to get it to go back, you just advance the keyframe. I'm going to make it spin a little bit faster here to go forward. For the last part, I'm going to make it go 50 more degrees in a matter of 10 frames, I think. So make that 5, 5, and 5. And then you have to select these things every time you do that, just so you know. So it'll rotate a little bit more, just faster. And then once I get that, I want to go another 80 frames forward. So we'll go to, actually I want it to snap back fast, so we'll go 30 frames and we'll have it go back to 0 rotation. So we got that, and then I'm just going to stick in 0 on all these, then select Control, click all of them, and it'll all snap back from where it was. So I'm going to do a quick kind of all frames render of it. I'll just save it as a QuickTime really quick. And we'll go into random stuff. We'll go spin tutorial. So there, and then we're going to click the full render button, and it'll render it all out frame by frame. So that takes a little bit to do. So just be patient with that. Actually, let me reduce the file size so it'll go a little bit faster. And then we full render. Alright, so this will go faster now because it's less space for it to render. Alright, as you can see, it's starting to spin. And with this thing, I'm going to show you guys how to make this into a GIF file so you can use it wherever you feel like on a device or forums or whatever like that. So we'll just wait for that to render out and then we'll go from there. So it's still rendering out. This is going to take a little bit. This is the longest part of this entire process, rendering it out. So we'll just got to be patient with that. Alright, so it's almost done here. And then I'm going to bring this into Photoshop to make it a GIF file so you can use it for message boards and whatnot if you want to. So that's rendered out now. And I'll save that as... where is this thing? Spin Tut. Alright. So now we're going to open up Photoshop, and I'm using CS3 because that's the easiest, I think, for the animation windows to make it actual GIF, and it opens up AVIs without any problems or anything like that. So, opening that up. And we'll go File, and we'll go to Open, if it'll load. Okay, and we'll go down, and we're going to grab the movie file. And we'll wait for it to load up. And there it is. And with this you can add in like a background or anything you want like that. So you just want like a green background, which that looks like crap, but whatever. Not important right now. Then you're going to go to Save for Web and Devices. And then you got all this stuff in here. There's presets that you can use once it optimizes it. Wait for that to go all the way up. Alright, so it's there. Then you can choose all these things. I don't use a preset. I just use GIF, selective, diffusion. Just kind of keep all these settings as I have them because this works really well with the banners and stuff. Then the looping options, you want to go forever. So it doesn't just play it once, it'll go on forever and ever and ever. And then you can preview what it'll look like. So as you can see here, it's rotating, goes a little bit faster, and then it snaps back. So it's pretty cool. So then you just go up to save. Save it in there, save. And that's it. So that's how you do a simple spinning text tutorial and make it a GIF. Or not a tutorial. Yeah, that's how you make a tutorial. No. That's how you make a spinning text effect with Cinema 4D. Drop a like or whatever you feel like doing. Catch you guys around.